waiting for this.
Oh, Felix, for God's sake!
Make me bleed.
Hello.
Oh, that's the last of him.
It's the last of them in this room, Felix. Don't get carried away with yourself. Hello, welcome to Night's Arcade. I'm Sleepless Night. We're in the Outer Worlds once again. I'm probably going to have forgotten the controls because... Oh! I don't know if I did any of this before you guys checked out. Did I? I think I kind of gave her Felix's get-up for some reason. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But anyway, we dressed Felix in this. And I now look like... What do I look like? Can't even... No, I look like this, look. A bit heavier armor than I normally tend to use, but I've not noticed that it really restricts my... I suppose it probably restricts my sneak to a certain extent. But anyway, today... we are going to go... we're going to go over here, and we're going to look for stuff for Dr... What's his name? Dr. Shaw. The fella that was in here. This chap here. Apparently lost a weapon or something. So, if there are, like, those of you out there who do, I know there aren't very many people who watch my, while we're going here, by the way, I know there aren't very many people of, you know, considering that I'm now closing in on 17,000 subscribers, there aren't that many of you who watch my Let's Plays. I don't really blame you. They're kind of... They're almost sort of an afterthought, really, because, like, basically I put the Let's Plays on because, firstly, I enjoy making them, and secondly, YouTube, you know, really likes you to upload regular content, and it's one of, no matter how much they argue about it, is one of the things that we kind of, you know, have come to expect that the infamous YouTube algorithm. The infamous YouTube algorithm, you know, complains about if you don't. What am I looking at? Where are we going? I'm going in the wrong direction, aren't I? We need to go out of the other door. That's lame. I tell you what, let's fast travel here. Oh, I'm near hostiles. Here you go, apparently. Hello, boys! Whee!
Everyone all right?
Everyone's fine. We're all right as rain, even though we're going in the wrong direction.
Please, clear the roadway.
So now we need to go back here. So let's see if we can fast travel to Antibiotics Lab, and then we'll like go down this road and cut across the thing here. To there. Wonder why there's only one marker there now. That's weird. I could have sworn there were two markers there a minute ago and we haven't been there, so why is there now only one? It's just weird, I tell you. So what's down here? So we fast travel to the covert lab and then go back. Maybe. Let's see what happens when we do this. So yeah, I actually really enjoy doing Let's Plays because, honestly, I am so busy that it's pretty much the only chance I get to actually play these games, and then I have to squeeze in the rest of my playtime of the games in whenever I can during the day, in little bits of like 10 minutes here, if I can, in order to, because you've seen, you know, some of my reviews, I rack up like hundreds of hours, but most of that is like trying to advance the story and things, and that's when I only play that game really in my spare time for a very, really, really long time. So yeah, if it wasn't for my... Now I've got to figure out where we're going again. Man, my mind is really not on the job today, is it? We're pretty much going over there. It's the 188 meters one. It's that one. Hello? Is anybody there? Lots of raptidon heads mounted on spikes here. So yeah, you know, the only time I get to play a lot of these games is when I'm doing the Let's Plays, and I love it. You know, I really enjoy kind of sharing my experience with you, but there aren't that many of you who watch them, and I can't say that I blame you. And the reason I can't say I blame you is precisely because that I kind of put them up, partly because I enjoy them, but mainly because... Oops, that's the wrong button. God, I've been playing the wrong game. Mainly because I need something to sort of put up in between the stuff that I can't get up very often. Like the reviews and stuff like that. You know, they're like really few and far between because they take so long to make. So I need to put stuff up in the meantime to make sure that YouTube sees I'm putting up regular content. And so hence the Let's Play. So that sort of comes to the, you know, I've mentioned all this before, of course. But that is why... Hello. Shot him in the neck. There we go. He's down. Oh, where's that coming from? More trouble with... Ow! God damn!
Oh, that's the last of him.
Is it? Ouchies. Permanent concussion. Having been hit in the head one too many times, your mental faculties have been permanently affected. I don't really think that we need to keep that. I think we can just reject it, don't you? I don't want to be a dum-dum. I know, were this a real thing, I wouldn't have a lot of choice, but were this a real thing, I've been killed many times, so I don't suppose... I think really, it's beside the point. You see? Getting used to all the controls again, because, you know... if the sound is a bit different in these last couple of episodes than normal, it's because I had, as I think I mentioned in the last episode, I had a computer crash for some reason, and I think it corrupted all my USB drivers, so I had to reinstall them. But that has meant that my settings for a bunch of this stuff are all out of whack, and I've just set it up again because I've reinstalled these things, the microphone and stuff. So I don't know if it's going to work or what. But, yes, the point of my endless rambling is usually... Oh, shit. Don't want to alarm you, Pavati, but there's a cannon behind that rock. Did you know? One over there, too. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. Ow! Dropped him. Nice. Thanks, Felix. Oh, look. Took his arm off. Yeah, we're good, we're good, we're good. Everything's cool. I should probably take one of those, don't I? So, what am I rabbiting on about? The point is, I don't think I get that many viewers, probably because I rabbit on so much, but the point is that is one of the many reasons, and there are many reasons, why we are now going to be moving over to streaming. Now, this is happening. You know, I've got most of the gear that I need to do that. I got my new capture card. It's just with being so busy with everything, really, it's taking me a long time to get round to sorting it out. And then I have to make sure that I've got plenty of videos ready for the week ahead, and I have to get ahead of myself by a couple of days, so I've got a couple of days free to do this, because otherwise, between my full-time job and this, it just takes up, and my poor family, bless them, it just takes up all my time. So, you know... I have to get a bit ahead before I can actually sort things out. Like that. Nice. What's my carry weight looking like? Ooh, not good. I'll start slowing down soon. Especially if I keep picking up everything I ever see. So yeah, that and the fact that with YouTube being a bit up in the air lately with all this COPA stuff, you know, the FTC regulations and things, it's, you know, at the moment, YouTube is a viable platform that actually pays out. Because, I mean, I'd keep doing this forever just for the fun of it. But at some point, you know, I wouldn't keep doing it regularly. And, you know, it might be months between things if it wasn't for the fact that I get paid a little bit. But it is just phone bill money, really. I don't shout out my Patreon account simply because there isn't anything on it that's definitive yet. And until I've got the time to do that, I won't sort of shout it out. It is there. You can donate to my Patreon account if you wish, but there's nothing really kind of definitive about the whole setup yet. There's like no rewards that I can stick to, so I just left it at one level for the time being. But now that YouTube as a stable sort of revenue and a safe place for gamers in particular to do whatever it is they want within reason, YouTube is now, as a platform of that kind, its future is in jeopardy at the moment, and it's all a bit uncertain. So, you know, there have been lots of changes to YouTube over the years, but this one, you know, this is not their idea. How they implement it is how it could all go wrong, but the thing itself isn't their idea. So, hello. Yeah, the thing, how they implement it is up to them, but the thing itself is not their idea. So that, you know, it's kind of a federally mandated change.
Wow, not even a scratch.
So there's nothing they can do about it. So, you know, this one, there's not a lot of room for flexibility. And so consequently, that is actually the reason I chose not to stream on YouTube, because one of the main reasons for streaming is so that all my eggs went in one basket, as it were, so that I've got some sort of different...
I've been waiting for this!
Oh, Felix, for God's sake!
Make me bleed!
Hello?
Oh, that's the last of him.
It's the last of them in this room, Felix. Don't get carried away with yourself. No, one of the things we need is in the basement. Don't go in the basement. So yeah, the reason I haven't chosen YouTube, for those people who have recommended YouTube, the reasons we haven't chosen to go over to Twitch are many and varied. I mean, once I started doing the research, it became very clear that Twitch, you would think it'd be the obvious choice for streaming, but in actual fact, it is very clearly not where I want to go. It's not where any new streamer wants to go at the moment, to be perfectly honest, but, you know, that's just what I've been able to glean from it. Messages. Let's see. Pursuant to our conversations the previous week, why is the ammunition storage locker larger than my bathroom? Okay. Dr. Crane. Maria Volkova. I'm starting to run low on caffeine supplements. Any chance you could bring some by? Haven't heard back from you either. Paperwork, there was receipt of acknowledgement right on top. While I have your eye, have you heard from Porter? Things are hairy out here. Lock the doors, keep your head down. Okay. What we got? Project Winter Blue Mount. Iteration 37. The usual issue, 5% incidence of the side effect rising to 15% in 60 plus age bracket. Recover from dock walls and dumped them back in the parts locker. Cigarette ignition device, palm-sized. Inventory logged for personal use only. Requested a secured workroom to use in my off hours. Assigned a bench in the mechanical maintenance room of the armory. A splendid bonus. Okay. Is that all that was in there? Yes. It was indeed. I don't know why I pick up, like, you know, as usual, I don't know why I pick up everything, because so far, I haven't even bothered to look what most of these things do. But again, you see, there you go, that is a side effect. That is a direct upshot of not having any real time to spend exploring in this game. You know, just basically only coming in here when I'm making a video.
Smells like something died in here.
Something probably did die in here, Felix. Where have you been? Have you been paying attention this whole time? Anything like everywhere else we've been. Probably many, many things died in here. Why am I picking up all these things? Oh, yikes. Triplicate pasta pack. Nice. Bag of tobacco ornaments. I really, really do need to sort through this stuff. And see, here's a vendor. You just amuse yourselves for a moment while I sell a bunch of stuff. Well, there we go. Let's lighten the load just a wee bit. Storage facility passcode. Armory note. If you need to get into the armory and don't have the code, ask me. If I'm not around, check the front desk at the antibiotics lab. Masha. It's like theoretically, what does that mean? Theoretically, there shouldn't be anything in here but me, right? You'd figure. Lots and lots of ammo. Stop picking up everything you ever see, for God's sake. I mean, I guess it's handy to break down for plasma carbine. Oh, I like the sound of that. Definitely gonna have to check that out. Love all these little tiny whirring machines and stuff. I have to know what they all do. Right, what's this say? All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineers. Force Phlogisynchrotron pistol. Pistol status functional. Untrained personnel must attend site safety seminar before using. As a seminar officer is not currently available, recommend permanent secure storage. Please contact Volkova M and request that ammunition entries be updated as soon as possible in order to maintain our stock for security personnel. Feel like I must have missed something there, but apparently I didn't. Vented helmet. Acid steeper. I've been after one of those. Yes, that's for the SAM aboard the ship. Install the acid steeper on Sam, the robot, in the little cupboard there, the cleaning robot. To turn him into a companion, I think. Whee! Into the basement. So, yes, what I was saying about Twitch there, the more research I did, the more it became clear that that was definitely not where I wanted to be. And although YouTube would make life easier, because then all I'd have to do is basically hit a switch to if I was streaming, to make that stream then a live video, like a, for God's sake, you know, watch on demand kind of video, as you like on YouTube. Like as my Let's Plays, that's the only thing I'd have to do is hit a switch. But one of the main reasons for this is to diversify beyond YouTube a bit. Here is where I'll still put my main videos, the ones that require a lot of work, like the reviews and things.
Nobody in this damn town knows how to clean up after themselves.
So, hello, Mechanical Guardian.
Got him, boss.
That's the last of them.
Yes, we got him. Look at that. So, you know, a lot of the advice we were getting from Twitch streamers as well, a lot of the time, they were thinking about themselves. Here's the pistol. Phlogisynchrotron. That's just weird. What does it do? There we go. Detailed drawings of an advanced pistol. Revisions and comments are scrawled across the image in mostly illegible writing, except for the name Orson Shaw scribbled in the corner. The schematics depict a Phlogisynchrotron pistol from a brand named Force, which is not native to the Halcyon colony. It is unclear from these plans what a Phlogisynchrotron does. Well, we're going to have to ask Orson, aren't we? If he even knows. So yes, acquire Vaughn's research. Whee. So is the Vaughn's research thing, was that here? Codex. Right. That must be back at the secret covert lab place. I'll try finishing that off on the next occasion, but, you know, we'll see. For now, we're going to take this back to Dr. Shaw. Well, oop. Oh, no, that's the security lockdown thing. So there's more stuff around here. There's no other doors in there that was missing, right? Quite often I do just walk straight past them, so it is possible. I don't seem to be. I think playing Jedi Fallen Order, as I'm sure you know, if you watched my first hour video, and quite often you have to look quite hard in that game to find. Well, I do, to find what might probably be obvious to everybody else. So I think we've cleared out this facility now. Pretty sure. So what we probably need to do now is go back to Dr. Shaw and give him this stuff and see what we get out of it. Hey Shaw, what's in it for us? So, can I fast travel from inside? Can I? But can I? No, can't fast travel from this location. Let's go outside and then fast travel. All right. Map won't load. Yes, because we have to go to the labs here. But we'll do that in the next episode. So let's, first of all, let's go back. Have we got to go even? Have we even got to go back to Dr. Shaw? I don't even know that we have, you know. So yes, once again I've droned on throughout the entire thing about one thing because my thoughts were broken up and interrupted by stuff. But that is actually one of the other main reasons why I want to stream, because now I have to try to fit it into all the little bits in between when there's nothing actually happening. Whereas, you know, if I was streaming, I wouldn't have to do that. And I get more of a chance to talk to you guys, which is kind of one of the things I really do look forward to. So once I get it set up, we will be on Mixer. Now, if that puts you off and you don't want to come on to Mixer to check out the stream, you can always see them because I'll try to upload them into YouTube afterwards. That's the whole point. But, you know, if you want to come in and chat to us, or me, mainly. I keep saying us because it's my buddy Kazura-san, who's the other half of my sidekicks posse there. He has already started streaming on Mixer, so, you know, I'll leave a link to his Mixer channel, and you can go check him out there to his Mixer stream. But we were originally going to sort of start doing it together, and Sidekicks will be going over to streaming. I hope I'll still make some videos from time to time of Sidekicks, some edited ones. I certainly will of the old videos we've already made, but we'll see. We've got schedules, we've got all sorts to work out, and we're not even there yet. But I don't think Shaw wants any of this, does he? Can't. There we go, it's back. Yes. Maybe I can keep his schematic. Oh, let's see.
Ah, yes. Very good. And have you done that?
Yeah. Okay.
What a relief. You hold months of work in your hands.
Okay.
Anton would have just given them to Porter without a second thought. What a waste of potential that would have been.
Sure, Doc. No problem. Persuade. 45.
Sadly true. Contraband does tend to fetch a high price among the colony's ne'er-do-wells. So be it. I'll buy them off of you.
Okay. I actually have a buyer for these, so I'm just going to keep them. Alright.
Much obliged. Here are your bids. Now,
100
let's see
bits.
here. Attach this, twist that, apply a little pressure. Voila! I can finally call this little side project complete. Thank the law. Oh. I can't be caught with this. You take it. If R&D buys the schematics from me, perhaps I'll get you the first model, hot off the presses. I'll, call you? Yes, I'll call you.
Seriously? You can't even remember that we've met. Every time I come in here, even when it's every 5 minutes, you can't remember who I am. Jesus. Okay, well that is us done for today. So, I will keep you updated, obviously, with Mixer progress, with streaming progress. The reason that you know that is because I probably already told you these things about 5 times by now. But, you know, on top of everything else, I'm a bit of a scatterbrain, so doesn't that look gorgeous? But there you go. In the meantime, if you want to keep up with stuff that's going on and everything else, you can follow me on Twitter at @knights_arcade. Drop in, say hi. People do from time to time. Not that many people, if I'm honest with you. but if you want to, you know, if you want to buck the trend, go ahead and join me on Twitter and we'll chat. Otherwise, leave a like. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed and you want to see more of my videos, more of my more interesting videos, that is, of course, and ring the notification bell, and you should get a notification every time I post new content. New content. But until next time, if there is a next time and my brain hasn't fried completely, from Knights Arcade, this is Sleepless Night, saying nighty-night.